A viral video. A megachurch pastor. A luxury Range Rover, and something that looked like a weapon. But wait, there's a plot twist that changes everything. Did Pastor Paul Adefarasin really pull a gun on a content creator in Lagos traffic? Or are we witnessing the perfect storm of how social media can destroy a reputation in just 5 seconds? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what happened, why it matters, and what it reveals about all of us. Let's get into it. This is the video that set Nigeria's internet on fire. A young content creator was filming luxury cars in Lagos traffic, just vibing, just documenting the lifestyle, when suddenly, one of those tinted windows rolls down. From inside the black SUV, a man, reportedly Pastor Paul Adefarasin, raises something metallic in his hand. To some viewers, it looked like a phone. To others, it looked unmistakably like a gun. Within hours, the reactions were explosive. Why is a pastor brandishing a pistol in public? This is scary behavior from a man of God. Say it ain't so, Pastor Paul, we trusted you. But here's where this story gets interesting. Before we dive deeper, let's talk about the man at the center of this digital storm. Pastor Paul Adefarasin isn't just any pastor, he's the founder of House on the Rock, one of Nigeria's most influential churches with locations across multiple countries. He's also the brain behind The Experience, Africa's biggest gospel concert that draws hundreds of thousands to Lagos annually. Known for his polished sermons, international connections, and reputation for excellence, Pastor Paul has built a brand around leadership and integrity. Which is exactly why this 5-second clip hit so hard. It completely contradicted everything people thought they knew about him. On the other side? A young content creator doing what thousands of Nigerians do daily, filming the luxury lifestyle on Lagos streets for social media content. No malicious intent, just trying to capture the moment. Less than 48 hours ago, Pastor Paul directly addressed the controversy during his Sunday sermon. And let me tell you, this man was clearly hurting. Here's what he said. It was not a firearm. I do not carry guns. I do not own a license. And I certainly didn't point anything at anyone. But he didn't stop there. He called the clip mischief and accused clickbaiters looking for money of deliberately spreading the video to damage his reputation. His voice breaking with emotion, he said. I am shocked. I am hurt. This is what happens when people rush to judge without knowing the full story. He went further, describing this as spiritual warfare, claiming there are forces that manipulate perception specifically to hurt the church and its leaders. And then, the plot twist that changes everything. The content creator behind the camera, the one everyone thought was threatened, came forward with a public statement that shocked everyone. He said, I never felt threatened. It all happened so fast, I wasn't even sure what I saw. I never intended to damage Pastor Paul's image. I was just documenting exotic cars like I always do. He asked his followers to calm down and admitted the object may not have been what people thought it was. The victim was now defending the accused. But here's the crazy part, by then, it was almost too late. The damage was already spreading across platforms, with thousands of shares, comments, and hot takes from people who hadn't even seen the original video. Now let's zoom out for a moment, because this story is about so much more than one pastor and one video. This is about how we consume information in 2025. It's about how a 5-second clip can destroy decades of reputation building before breakfast. It's about how we've created a culture where outrage travels faster than facts. Think about it. How many of us saw that video and immediately formed an opinion? How many shared it without context? How many were ready to cancel someone based on what might have been a complete misunderstanding? This isn't just about Pastor Paul Adefarasin. This could be any of us tomorrow. One bad angle, one misunderstood gesture, one viral moment, and suddenly your life is trending for all the wrong reasons. The real question isn't what Pastor Paul was holding. The real question is, what are we becoming as a society when we're quicker to judge than we are to understand? So here's what I want to know from you. Have you ever been misunderstood because of something you posted or something someone filmed you doing? Drop that story in the comments, because I guarantee you, you're not alone. And here's the bigger question, should public figures like pastors be more careful about how their actions might be perceived? Or should we, as consumers of content, be more careful about rushing to judgment? Vote in the poll I'm putting up. Was this just a case of mistaken identity, or a lesson about being more mindful in public? Here's what this whole situation teaches us. First, context is everything. A 5-second clip never tells the full story. Second, the cost of viral fame goes both ways. Content creators need to think about the lives they can impact, and public figures need to understand they're always being watched. Third, once something goes viral, the truth becomes almost secondary to the narrative that's already been created. And finally, in our rush to be first with the hot take, We often forget there are real human beings behind these viral moments, people with families, reputations, and feelings. Whether Pastor Paul was holding a phone, a lighter, or something else entirely, this story reveals something important about who we're becoming as a digital society. Are we people who seek to understand before we judge? Or are we people who prefer the drama of outrage over the complexity of truth? What do you think? Was this whole controversy overblown, or does it reveal something deeper about celebrity culture, social media, and how we treat public figures? Let me know in the comments below. And if this breakdown gave you something to think about, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to RNN TV,